are going to be cutting our turban. The measurement we'll be needing for our turban. Like I said before, we're going to be cutting out 26 inches on this side of our cap. By 20 inches. Sorry, this edge is not straight. That is why it's not looking straight on this other end. So I'm going to just correct that out. I'm going to be cutting out this measurement. Now what we want to do is cut out the strip that we are going to be using for the turning of the material. The turning that you're going to be using to join the band of our cap. The strip we'll use for the band of our cap, for that strip you're going to be using 5 inches. 5 inches for the strip, 5 inches by 21 inches, 23 inches. 5 inches by 23 inches. I'm going to be using 5 inches by 23 inches. For the strip of our band. This is for the strip of our, this is the strip of our band. I'm going to cut this out. Now all we want to do is to find the midpoint to our cap. And the 6 inches divided by 2, 13 inches. I'm going to mark 13 inches. All through. Going to mark 13 inches all through. Connect the lines. Now the next thing we want to do is join. This is the band we made. We cut out. This is the band we cut out. We want to know the midpoint of this band. Give it a notch. Give it a notch. And we attach it to this mark. Okay, we attach it to this middle. This midpoint we drew a line. Okay, so and head on to the machine. Let us head on straight to the machine and begin the sewing process of this turban cap. So now we have finished joining our band to our turban. This is what it looks like when you have finished joining it. That is how it will look. So you can go on to, weave the edge or the rough edges, okay, before continuing or before doing this next process. So now I'm going in with my hand needle, trying to make like a pleat. Oh, okay, following that midpoint where you see that line right now, trying to make a gather pleat. Okay, just a loose stitch to pleat or to give a gathers on that midpoint. You'll see the end result, what it will look like. I want to continue and hand sewing that point, making a gathers or loose stitch, okay, pulling it together like a pleat, one after the other, till you get to the end. So now we're finished giving our turban. We have already weaved it, okay, we've already weaved that rough edges, and we have given it like a gathers or a pleated effect on that midpoint, and this is what it looks like. So now we want to join the cap, okay, right side facing each other, okay, make sure it's on the mid, you folded it right and well, okay. So now we are going to go straight to our, so this is what our cap looks like. We want to now join it from here. We want to join it from here down to this point. But first, let us get the measurement of our head. Our head measurement normally is always 21, 22 inches at most. So making it 11. And because this cap is stretchy, okay, it's okay. You're going to join it at 10.5, so that because the cap is already stretchy, so if it's not okay. So now we are joining our cap. We're joining our cap. Please follow the process, because we want to have that drop on the cap. So this extension is what is going to give us that dropping effect. This is what is going to give us the dropping effect, and we are going to sew it all the way down. We are going to sew it all the way down. Please follow the process. Try and do it yourself. When when you do it the first time you don't get it, do it again, you will surely get it at the end of the day. I just found out that this place has shut. There is no problem at all. We're going to trim out that excess. We're going to trim out this excess. I think it came from the irregular, the when we were cutting the material. I already saw some edges was not aligning with each other. So, but in case you have such, you come and encounter such challenge, just use the scissors and cut out the excess. Alright, so we've gotten to the end of the sewing process, literally. So we are going to trim out this excess. We don't need it. Trim out this excess. So this is what our cap looks like on the surface. So now what we want to do now is use our thread and our needle. We want to now use our thread and our needle and do a loose stitch, starting from this very point. We want to do a loose stitch to get a gather effect, or a pleated effect, whichever way you want to call it. So this is what you do to get that pleated effect on your turban cap. Pleated. This is what you do to get the pleating. You can as well do it to the end, but I don't think I want my own to reach that end. I want to tighten the stitch so it doesn't come loose. Side. So let us turn the cap so that you can see what we did. This is just what our cap looks like. Okay, this is the front of our cap, this is the back of our cap. All right. Okay guys, I'm so sorry my camera stopped while I was pasting my applique and these feathers. It's not hard at all. What you want to do is use your glue gun and just place it. Okay, the feathers, it comes in a bunch like this. What you just want to do is either use your thread and needle, just sew it down. Okay, so I'm still sewing the feathers. It's not something you want, you don't want to rush. You want to take your time and sew it carefully and neatly. All right, you want to sew it, you want to take your time, sew it well so it doesn't come off. So I'm still sewing my feathers. I've turned off on my glue gun so I could secure it further with my gum. I'm tying a knot to secure our stitch so it doesn't, come off. So right now this is what our cap looks like. So you can see that feather has a rough edge and we need to cover it up. So right now I'm spreading the feather has an iron string in there, so you want to just bend up anyhow you want to arrange your feathers. So this is what I plan to use to cover that rough edge. It's a black trimming. Okay, I want to use it to cover that edge from the feathers. Okay, you can decide to use this or you use any other beautiful applique just to give your cap a nice finishing. Okay, just to give your cap a nice finishing, you can decide to use any other beautiful applique. Okay, all depends on you. So I'm using this beautiful applique. This trim is a trimmer. Okay, I cut out the flower from the trimmer. It came in like a row. Okay, so I cut out one flower. So now I'm going to be using my glue gun, my glue, to attach it straight to my cap, thereby covering that rough edge from the feathers. Okay, I want to be careful. The gum is hot. Okay, I just burned my hand right. I want to be careful. Press it to gum perfectly on the cap. Okay, don't want to rush. Keep giving it a press with your fingers. So now I'm placing the gum on this other side of the trimmer to cover this edge. You want to do that round or anywhere you feel you need to cover the gum. So that is just it. Okay, you're pretty much done with this cap. Okay, it's not hard at all. It's simple as A, B, and C. You can go ahead to use your thread and needle to secure it more, right? Now this is the final look of our cap. As you can see how beautiful it is looking. In fact, I'm so in love with the cap. So guys, thank you for watching. See you in my next lesson. Bye.